ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नम ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I welcome everyone to the sixth session of the Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga series. In the last 5 days, we covered the first five shlokas of the ninth chapter. Today we'll begin the sixth chapter. Sixth shloka. and in this first shloka, Krishna revealed that this knowledge of Bhakti Yoga is the most confidential secret, spiritual secret. And that knowledge of Bhakti Yoga has 8 characteristics. And we need faith to access it. Faith is the foundation of our spiritual progress. So, this is what Krishna spoke in the first three shlokas. Basically, in the first three shlokas, Krishna glorified the knowledge that he is going to reveal. And from fourth shloka, he actually reveals that knowledge. And fourth and fifth shlokas are very interesting, where Krishna said something which is apparently contradictory. In the fourth shloka, Krishna said everything is in him. But in the fifth shloka, Krishna said he is beyond everything. Everything is in him, but he is not in everything. Or everything is not in him. So he spoke apparently contradictory words, but we discussed in the last 2 days that when Krishna said everything is in him, that means everything is dependent on Krishna. When Krishna says everything is not in him, that means he is not attached to anything. He is not thinking of all material excitements in this material world. He is aloof, he is detached, but he maintains everything. So we discussed in the last 2 days. Today is the sixth shloka, which is kind of extension of the fourth and fifth shlokas. How Krishna is the supreme shelter. So let's discuss this. Very beautiful shloka. Very simple also. यथाकाशस्थितो नित्यं वायुः सर्वत्र गोमहान् तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि मत्स्थानीत्युपधारय। यथाकाशस्थितो नित्यं वायुः सर्वत्र गोमहान् तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि मत्स्थानीत्युपधारय। यथा आकाशस्थितो नित्यं वायुः सर्वत्र गोमहान्. Vayu means wind. Wind is sarvatra go. Mahan. Wind is very mighty. And sarvatra go means it goes everywhere. So there is not a single corner in the entire creation where wind doesn't blow. Vayu sarvatra go mahan. Vayu is wind. Mahan means mighty. So this mighty wind is all pervading. It goes to every nook and corner of the entire creation. It goes everywhere. But wherever the wind goes, wind is resting in the sky only. Yatha akasha sthito nityam. Akasha means sky or the space or the ether around. So wherever the wind goes, it's ultimately within the captivity of the sky only. Sthito nityam. Nityam is always. It always rests within the sky only. Right? So the sky or the outer space is enclosing this wind. There is a big universe, and the universe has so many planets, and wind blows everywhere within the universe, right? But all that wind is within the space only, within the sky only. It cannot go beyond that, right? So that's what Krishna said. And through this example, what he is trying to communicate is tatha sarvani bhutani matsthani upadharaya. In a similar way, all the created living entities also are dependent on me. They rest in me. Matsthani upadharaya. I maintain them. Simple, right? Message is very simple. Just as wind that blows everywhere is always resting within the sky, similarly, the living beings, They may go anywhere. They may exist in the ocean, in the sky, on the trees, on the earth, in upper planets, in the lower planets, in India, in America, wherever the souls are. Ultimately, they are all dependent on Krishna. Simple. That's the meaning of the shloka. So now you see. I hope all of you must have felt a cool breeze on your face sometime. So this wind blows everywhere, and the breeze comes on our face. We can feel the wind, although we cannot see the wind. Whether the wind is blowing in the forests, or cities, or mountains, or deserts, or oceans, ultimately that wind is within the sky only. When the wind blows in the forests, it carries some aroma of the beautiful flower plants there. When the wind blows in the cities, sometimes the wind may acquire some smell of what comes out of factories or pollution. Or when the wind is blowing in some icy mountains, uh, then the wind may be very cool. If the wind is blowing in deserts, it may be very hot. If the wind is blowing on some ocean, it has certain flavor. So wind may blow at many places, and wind may also carry so many aromas. But wherever the wind blows, whatever the wind may carry, whatever aroma or fragrance the wind may carry, the wind is ultimately within the sky. Similarly, the living beings also, they may sometimes become human beings. They may sometimes become animals or birds or plants or devatas in the upper planets or snakes in the lower planets or human beings on the earthly planet. They may be anywhere in the 14 planetary systems, but wherever they are always dependent on Krishna. They're always controlled by Krishna's energies. So Krishna is the one who created. Last two slokas we already discussed. Krishna is in everything. Um, it is Krishna's energies who are maintaining this universe, creating this universe, orchestrating everything in the universe. Thus, whatever we do within the universe, we are ultimately under the control of Krishna. We may not agree. Sometimes out of our false ego, I am not under control of anyone. Who is God? I'm independent. I'm self-sustained. I'm self-reliant. So I don't need anyone. We may think like that. People may think, but reality is we are all dependent on God. And Krishna said in the fourth and fifth shlokas very clearly, Nachamat sthani bhutani pashyave yogameshwaram. I'm inside everything, I'm not inside everything. Everybody is dependent on me, I'm not dependent on anything. Right? Maya tatapadam sarvam jagadavyakta murtina. I am spread in the entire creation in avyakta form, in an unmanifest form, in the form of his energies, invisible to the material eyes. Krishna is there everywhere, sustaining everything, maintaining everything, creating everything. When the right time comes, it destroys everything. So we are always subjected to the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and His energies, whether we agree or not. So basically, every living being is surviving on the Lord's energy, right? We are within the Lord's unlimited energy. That's what Krishna says in this shloka. For example, you take a fish. The fish may swim fast or slow. Sometimes the fishes may hide under some rocks within the sea. But wherever the fish goes within the sea, it is within the sea only, within the ocean only. Fish cannot go outside. If the fish tries to go outside, then fish will die, right? So the fish may explore so many things within the ocean, but always within the ocean only. Similarly, we may explore so many things in this world, but we are within Krishna's creation only. Whether we remember Krishna or forget Krishna, we are always dependent on Krishna. There is no doubt about it. For example, an infant baby is there. Small child, newborn child, few months baby or few days old baby. But the mother is constantly controlling the child out of love, out of affection. Always in mother's lap. Even if the child goes here and there, child may go little outside mother's lap, and the child may crawl beyond, but still mother is watching through her eyes, through her loving affectionate glances. She's controlling the child. If the child is going into some danger zone, immediately mother will go and capture the child and bring the child back into her lap, right? Even if the child is given some little freedom by the mother within that room, the child is still under the control of mother only, right? Whether the child is within the lap of the mother or within that room where mother is there, within the home where mother is there, within the garden where mother is there, depending on the age of the child, ultimately a baby is within the control of the mother. Similarly, Krishna, like our father, like our mother, he also is always overseeing us. Upadrishta Anumanta. He stays right within our hearts and he's overseeing all our activities. Right? He's lovingly supporting us. We need to recognize his love and affection and reciprocate with that love and affection and serve him with bhakti. Right? So the baby may not realize that mother is controlling. Similarly, we may not realize that Krishna is controlling us. He's the supreme controller. We may not acknowledge that Krishna is caring for us, but He's there for us, right? In whichever life species we are in, whether we are elephants or dolphins or plants or trees or ants or fish or butterflies or cows or squirrels or human beings, we are all dependent on Krishna, undoubtedly. Everything rests in Krishna. Just as blowing wind rests within the sky, everything rests within Krishna, on Krishna, dependent on Krishna. Everything is operating according to Krishna's will. Every planet is moving according to Krishna's will. We discussed in Purushottam Yoga series also. Even the Devatas who are controlling various affairs of this material world, they are also under the control of the Supreme Lord. The Lord appointed the Devatas. Indra is there. He rules the heaven. But whenever he has a problem, he goes to Krishna. Krishna, Narakasura is troubling me. Please come and protect me. Or all the devatas go on the shore of the milk ocean. They pray to Lord Narayana, Lord Vishnu. Oh, Narayana, please come and protect us. And the Lord comes in some form and protects. He comes in the form of Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, Narasimha, Rama, Parashurama, so many forms. And he comes and destroys the demoniac people and reduces the burden of earth and protects the devatas, protects cows, protects brahmanas, protects righteous people. Right? We are all dependent on the Lord, including the devatas. Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu, everybody is dependent on the Lord. यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः. Brahma, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu, all the Manus, Prajapatis, Devarshis, Brahmarshis, Rajarshis, everybody is offering prayers to Krishna, prayers to the Lord for their maintenance. So we are all dependent on the Lord wherever we are. However exalted we are always under the control of the Lord. And His control is loving control, not like a demoniac control. So He just doesn't want, what is that, control over us. He is caring for us. So His care is, His control is subordinate to His care, right? It's a loving, caring control, not just control for the sake of, overpowering someone. He lovingly controls all of us. That's the meaning of the shloka. Yathakasha sthito nityam vayuhu sarvatra gomahan tatha sarvani bhutani matsthani upadharaya. Means just as vayu, wind blows everywhere, but always within the sky. Similarly, all the living entities may do so many things in this world. They are always under the control and care of Krishna. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we'll discuss the seventh shloka. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.